it's Jordan and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a book haul for you. You're probably wondering why this title is what it is. This is why. Had it not been for Book Outlet, I would have only bought 4 books. 5 books. I would have bought 5 books. That's not too bad. So I blame Book Outlet for all of my problems, and I will explain to you why as we continue here. So the first book I bought this year was Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. It came out in January, and so I wanted to read it as my hyper gripe for that month and do a review on it. So I do have an entire non-spoiler review up. This is a historical fiction romance story that has a bit of time travel, treasure huntingness involved as well. I love this cover, plus the actual book is the prettiest shade of like pale blue. I can't wait to see what book 2 looks like. So my next stack of books is from Book Outlet after I finished The Fifth Wave. Literally the next day, Book Outlet tweeted that they had The Infinite Sea in stock, hardcover, $4. So I immediately jumped on Book Outlet and I bought it. But I couldn't go on Book Outlet without looking around at everything else on Book Outlet. So the one book turned into 5 books. Why does this always happen? So first I got The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey, the whole reason why I went on Book Outlet in the first place, and this is the second book to the Fifth Wave series. It's so short compared to the Fifth Wave. I mean, this book is tiny. I think that the third book is about this size too. So why not just combine books 2 and 3 into one book and make it a duology? I really enjoyed The Fifth Wave. I've heard very mixed things / not positive things about the second one, so I'm hoping that I enjoy it at least because I really enjoyed the first book. Such a good action story. The next batch of books here were all completely unintentional, but I bought them anyway, so it's too late to go back. First one I have here is actually a book that I've been really wanting and I have put in and taken out of my Amazon cart a dozen times, and that is Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi. I was inspired to get this book because of Lainey from Ginger Reads Lainey. She did a whole video like PSA announcement for the series. I don't know what it's about. I think it has to do with like people that live on the land, people that live underground, they don't like each other. A lander falls in love with an underworlder, and that's like not allowed. That's about all I know. Next book I have here because I read Amy Rogers' Epic Detour last summer and I absolutely loved it, so it's been my mission and goal to collect every single Morgan Matson book. So this was one of those, and that is Second Chance Summer. I don't know what this is about. It's just by her, so I consider it a win. I like this like pinky, purpley, orangey sunset color. My mom already read this and bawled her eyes through the entire ending of this book. Just looked over and like, is someone dying? Oh great, it's gonna be sad. The next 2 books I bought because of BookTube, because everybody talks about them. The Program by Suzanne Young and The Remedy by Suzanne Young. Books 1 and 3 in the Program series. So you're wondering, Jordan, where's book 2? And they didn't have book 2, so I just bought 1 and 3. I'll get book 2 later. The next book was a gift from my boyfriend. It was my Valentine's Day present. I've been wanting this book since it came out, but it's an expensive book and I already own it. City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. This is that special exclusive collector's edition thing. It's hardcover. My other one is not hardcover. My other one is like falling apart. It has the pretty spine on the side and it has a map in it. None of her other books have maps in them. So when I opened it and I saw a map, I was like, ooh, look at the map. And really the only thing that's different about this book is there's like a short story in it. This is the reason why I wanted it. This tiny little section right there. What was Jace's life like before Clary? Find out in Awake. A special bonus scene from Cassandra Clare was the whole reason why I wanted this book, so I got it. Now I have one of my favorite books of all time in a nice pretty hardcover and I don't regret it. If you follow me on Goodreads or Twitter, because I do tweet about things a lot, you know that I read Ugly Love and fell absolutely in love with it. I bought Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover and oh my god, I have feels about you and I just love you so much, and because I loved it so much I bought another Colleen Hoover book. I bought November 9. I just wanted another one and I had no idea really where to start, and I remember hearing somewhere that the characters from Ugly Love make a brief appearance in November 9, and even though they're just like lightly mentioned, that was enough to sell me on getting November 9. So that's the one I picked. With that same order from Amazon, I also purchased Calamity by Brandon Sanderson, which is the third book in the Reckoner series. I love this series so much. I'm so sad this is the last book. Every time I've seen this cover online, I'm like, that is a hideous cover. I got it in person and I was like, ooh, but it's actually really pretty. It's like purple and pink and orange and I actually really like it. These last two books I ordered on Book Outlet. I don't remember why. Oh, President's Day. They had a President's Day sale. The first one I got was The Treatment by Suzanne Young. Remember I said I'd get it later? Well, I got it later. So now I have the entire series. I think there's a fourth one coming out called The Epidemic, which seems like it might be a prequel novel. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. And I'm excited. I really hope I like it since I bought the whole series. And the last book, I already own this book as a ebook and I haven't read it yet. And I had planned to wait to buy the real book until I read the ebook, but it was really cheap on Book Outlet, and I wanted this book in hardcover for the dust jacket, the inside of the dust jacket to be specific. Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. My mom has this book already, and she loved it. Also, I'm collecting all of Morgan Matson's books ever, so this was just another one that I needed. I really wanted the hardcover one, which you can't really get at Barnes & Noble anymore because it came out a couple years ago. This is the reason why I bought the hardcover book, because I wanted just this. Out of two best friends, one of them goes missing and leaves her other friend a list of several things that she wants her to do to step out of her comfort zone. The friend that leaves is very outgoing. Her other friend is very reserved, and I believe it's just her going through the list, checking things off.
Reading the list, checking it twice, gonna find out he's naughty or nice.
That's the last one I have to show you. These are all the books that I got in January and February this year. Remember my bookish resolutions of not buying books and saving my bank account and getting a library card? I am currently failing epically at that, but hey, at least these were cheap, right? Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you soon. Bye!